Nürburgring 24-hour race used to be called the great grassroots race of the world. But this no longer applies to the race held today. In the last few years, there have been more and more FIA GT class cars entering the competition and raising the bar. The Nürburgring is now a test ground for the world's top touring race cars. The starting driver for Team GT Academy is Tobias. The formation lap starts at 3:40 in the afternoon. And spectators come onto the track to cheer on the cars. But tension is high in the pit boxes. Every member of the team is staring into a monitor. At 4 p.m., the 40th Nürburgring 24-hour race final has started. Tobias passes the control line, and the 24-hour race of Team GT Academy is on. Leading at the start of the race is BMW Z4 number 19 of Team Schubert, who started in pole position. Closely following are the GT3s of Mercedes and Audi. Tobias drives, carefully riding out the chaos right after the race start. Each driver will drive 7 or 8 laps per stint, then refuel. SLS number 65 and Z4 number 20 passed the Black Falcon SLS in second place at the Donninger Straight. They close in on Z4 number 19 in the lead. 4:35 p.m. The right front tire of Z4 number 19 blows out and number 65 rises to the top. Tobias valiantly takes on the corners while struggling with the weight of the 1.7-ton car. In front, car 23 of the GTR development team is visible. At 5:09 p.m., Tobias finishes his part and returns to the pit where Kazunori awaits. Every bit of information will be key to making judgments and building strategy. For this reason, Kazunori informs the pit of detailed car and course conditions as he drives. Affected by accidents, the top position keeps changing rapidly. Problems start rising in the work teams, as well as others. Parts strewn about on the track from crashes are run over, causing flat tires. Seven laps into his stint, Kazunori feels the grip of the tires going down in the latter half. Lucas is next, on to the battlefield at the Nürburgring. At 6:22, Kazunori pits in and hands the baton to Lucas.
すごく難しいですね。まっすぐは速いんだけどブレーキは速いから、うまく前の車のインに入ってくるのがすごく難しいです。
4 hours into the race, in the overall lead is SLS number 65, followed by 911 GT3R number 11. In third is R8 number 26. In fourth is Z4 number 19, which came back on top momentarily, but lost position again due to more problems. The blue flashes are given to the top 40 cars. This light on the front window is a sign that the car is a contender for an overall win. Car 23 of the Nissan GTR development team is in 32nd overall.
I'm driving, really smooth driving. The brakes are okay, still okay. Tires start to go down, but it's okay at the moment.
At the end of the Dottinger Straight, the right rear tire of Black Falcon SLS number 15 blows out.
I've got a lot more vibrations now. Oh. Copy that. Take it slow and safe, Lucas.
7:40 p.m. The same accident happens to Lucas. The left front tire goes flat, and he brings the car into the pit.
Well, it was, the first moment I tried to save the car. I was not scary because I was lucky that it was not a very fast corner. If it was a very fast corner, that would be a big problem.
Team GT Academy car number 123 is running in 49th place. The lost time from the tire burst is regained slowly, along with their position. Around 9:20 p.m. when night starts to fall, the driver is changed from Yasukichi to Tobias.
バーベキューの匂いがすごいして、みんなご飯食べてるやないかみたいな。
The LFA of Team Gazoo is running at the top of the Japanese cars, at 20th overall. The Impreza, which is participating as a works team for the 5th time this year, has no issues and keeps 30th place. Past midnight, Team GT Academy number 123 has risen back up to 43rd, but they are involved in an accident. Luckily, the damage was only on the fender panel. Tires are changed, and the race continues. "3 a.m. Lucas focuses, fighting off fears of the pitch-black Nordschleife. He takes the car from Tobias and slides into the cockpit. The team changes the brake rotors for the 3rd time. The car's heavy body is wearing the rotors out quickly. At a much faster pace than expected. On the second lap, he marks 9 minutes 19.426 seconds, the second fastest time in this final race.
Lucas, you're doing a great job. We have improved position. 2 positions. We're now 39 overall.
Lucas shows strong will and stability even in the difficult night session. Smiles return to the team members. As the eastern sky begins to glow red, Yasukichi hands the baton to Kazunori at 37th place. While released from the strain of the darkness, sudden showers cause cars to crash all over the place. The front end of R8 number 2, which took the lead from car number 19 at 3 a.m., is destroyed, and they enter the pit. Other teams rush to switch into rain tires. After some deliberation, Team GT Academy number 123 decides to go with intermediate tires. Kazunori continues the race with careful driving.
インミリでアクセルとのタイヤ。ちょっとドッティンガーでハイドロが起きますが、まっすぐ走ってればなんとかなる。
10:40 a.m. The rain subsides and the surface temperatures start to go up. Tires are changed to dry mediums and the driver goes from Tobias to Lucas.
The tires start to die. Yeah, okay, but a lot less general grip.
A lot tougher when we get the car into the daylight with more temperature. The car is a lot harder to drive, less grip, less general grip. So it's really hard. It's really tough driving car. So yeah.
10:15 a.m. SLS AMG number 22, which took the lead at dawn, pits in with suspension problems. It is pushed into the back of the pit box. Team Schubert moves into top place, but their happiness was short-lived as they succumbed to brake and hubcap problems. With number 20 out of the way, Audi R8 number 3 takes the lead. In the lead of the Porsches is 911 GT3R number 28, driven by a local driver. The P45 Competizione is in 14th place with no issues. 1:40 p.m. Fighting off the building fatigue, Kazunori enters the cockpit. The team opts for hard tires for the first time in this race for stable tire grip. LFA number 83 is currently 18th overall, at the top of the SP8 class. The Toyota 86 from the same Gazoo Racing is also doing well, at 53rd overall, top of the SP3 class. Impreza number 133 is at 34th overall and at the top of the SP3T class. 2:54 p.m. The last driver change from Kazunori to Lucas takes place. Kazunori has always said Lucas is great both as a driver and as a person. That's why he's been trusted with the last stint with a pat on the shoulder. The brake rotors are changed for the 7th time. Kazunori cheers on Lucas, who grips the steering wheel, backed by the hopes of the entire team. The goal is just ahead. 15 minutes to the goal. Smoke billows from the engine of the SLS AMG number 65 in 3rd place overall. The team is crushed with anguish. And then there was an incredible accident at the final lap. Manthe Racing number 11, which had run out of gas, slows down in front of the grandstands. A car following behind crashes into the Porsche, and both cars are destroyed. Car 11 in 5th place ended the race this year with the goal line in plain sight. Even as the yellow flag is displayed in front of the grandstands, Audi R8 number 3 of Team Phoenix crosses the finish line, bringing the much sought-after overall victory for Audi. And Team GT Academy's GTR number 123, driven by Lucas, receives the checkered flag in 30th place overall.
Perfect race, guys. Thank you for showing Kazunori Yamauchi for this opportunity. Dream opportunity. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。Dankeschön.
2 consecutive wins in the SP8T class. The team made full use of the Nissan GTR's high performance in the race. The overall win goes to Audi R8 number 3. In 2nd place is R8 number 26, giving Audi a 1-2 finish. In 3rd place is SLS AMG number 66. This was a very close race, in which these 3 cars fought for the top position in the same lap. This year's Nürburgring 24-hour race was driven with a GT Academy winner, and the car was set up on our own. After the race, Kazunori said that there was more he gained from Lucas than the other way around. You can be sure that the experience and result gained from this learning process and struggle will ultimately lead to future challenges.